Hello, my friend, wherever you are, I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and I will be your vitamin D substitution, okay? Not prostitution, substitution.
Mucho America.
So, welcome to the Gazillionaires Club, and I want to talk about Elon reinstating the former President Donald Trump. But before I go on to that topic, I want to share a little story yesterday. So, I've been in Mexico, so 1 month, and then I left for Costa Rica, and now it's been 2 months, right? So during my first month in Mexico City, I didn't get to go around that much because of the area that I was in, and but the area that I'm in now, I'm able to take the subway station. And I got it, I understand the subway station, how to take here and there, and I was confident. Until yesterday, I'm still confident, but yesterday was a really, really, really strange story for me. So I was taking the subway back home, the train station, or subway, you could call it subway. And then I got on the subway, and then this gal, because I thought it was a guy, but she was dressing up as a gal, and it looked like a guy to me. Okay, so see, now I'm confused. I don't know if I should address he or she, but I'll address as a she, because she was on that bus. And the crazy thing was, she dressed up as some kind of anime character, with the moon right on the forehead, and actually the whole outfit, right, like the Comic Con kind of cosplay. And I got on the subway, and and then about a minute or two, she came up to me, and like I said, I believe that was a he, so that's why I didn't I was trying to be polite, understand, because the way that she was speaking is she was kind of not nice, and she was holding a stick, it's like one of those cosplay, right? She was holding the stick, and then she was speaking in Spanish, and I was like, I don't understand what you're saying. Do you speak English? And then she kept on speaking, Spanish, and I couldn't pull out my phone because I was holding food, and we were on the train, and then when the train stopped, she was holding the stick and she would point in the door. It's and I didn't know what she was. I kind of knew she was telling me to get off, and then I was this is not my stop. I don't want to get off here. This is not my stop. And then she kept on talking, and then I just kind of ignored her, and she stood right next to me. And then later on, there was another gal, and then they spoke to each other, right? And then the other gal, she was she was telling you that you shouldn't be on this bus because it's all women. And that was the station I meant, and bus station or train station, and that was the first time I ever encountered that situation. I did not know that certain train station, they only let women in. And I asked her why, and then the one that spoke English, I asked her why, and then she was like, it's for the protection of women. And then when she first approached me, she was and then she but I didn't look because I kind of did, but then it was just a glimpse, and everyone looked normal to me. But then later, when I started paying attention after, the other girl, she told me that, it's for women. Then I started looking around and I was like, holy crap, they're all women. Now I understand why she was so mad. She was like, get off, get off. And then later, when I got, when everything was translated and I understood the situation, I was like, I wanted to say I'm sorry. I think it's lo siento. Lo siento, that's how you say I'm sorry. But then, I've never used that word in public or in front of people by Google Translate, so I don't want any misinterpretation. So I wanted to say thank you for letting me know, but I couldn't say it. So when I got off the bus, I was like, gracias. And I think she knew what I meant, but that was my whole subway story.
So sad. So sad.
Wow, that was like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna save the Donald Trump one for the next video. But my friend, that's something that you should be aware of, because I wasn't aware. And it's kind of hard when you don't speak the language as well. It's like, and then someone with a cosplay that looked like a man but dressed up as a woman. I was like, and then but in the end, I want to make this video, and I want to let you know that if you ever take the train station or the subway station in Mexico City, that I haven't figured out which route. I mean, the one that I took, I was from, oh my God, my final destination was oh my God, I forgot. But if you were to take the train, just pay attention. That was my first time. I took so many of them, and I've never ran into that situation until yesterday. But there are certain area of the subway train station that only women are allowed. And that's something to be aware of. And then after I got off the train, I asked one of the kind of like the people that like security guard, and the fact that I don't speak Spanish, it didn't help either. So yeah, just be aware when you take the subway train station. But I think that is about it. And if you take it long enough, I mean, if you spend like a week or two, you'll probably understand how the system works. It's fairly easy, and almost at every stop, they have a diagram of where all the trains go, and it should be fairly easy. And I mean, if you don't know, just ask. So that is it for this video. Let me know what you think. Have you ever been on the have you ever been to Mexico City, taken the train station, and is what I'm saying is true? Because that was I was told. And there were only women on that train apparently. So, and they told me it's for safety. So if you have information, let me know in the audience know what time and from which part to which part that required for women only. That would be nice to know. I did not know. So whoever you are, that guy or that gal, I'm sorry, I didn't know, and I know you were frustrated, but I was also frustrated. But thank you for letting me know. Now that I know, I'm sharing it with the audience. So much love. I will see you in the next video about Donald J. Trump. Ta-da!